Hey guys, Joseph Henson here with Henson CPA Group. This week we're going to go through discounts and discounts in your clinic, how they affect you, what they really cost you. So the first thing I want to talk about, the hidden cost of discounts. Are you giving away profit? Understanding the financial impact of discounting in veterinary practices. Again, I'm Joseph Henson with Henson CPA Group. I thank you guys for joining me. The first thing we want to kind of touch on is going to be the discount dilemma. Many clinics love to offer discounts. This keeps them competitive, it shows compassion, and or it can attract additional clients. There are a small percentage cuts can have a big impact on profitability. What does that mean? Well, if you give a 10% discount to people and your average charge is $150, that's a $15 discount. And with one person, not a big deal. 10 people, you've now taken $150 out of the equation. 100 people, 1,500. The more you give, the more that it costs you in the end. So what is our objective today? Today, we're going to show how discounts affect your bottom line and what to consider before offering them. Why discounts feel good, but can actually hurt you. Everyone loves a good discount, but it really helps create goodwill and client loyalty in theory. What does that mean? Well, one of the things it does, it can help fill slow appointments slots. It does erode profit margins faster than most owners realize. And it often is not tracked closely, so impact is underestimated. How does it really affect goodwill or create goodwill and client loyalty? The thing it does is show, I care about you. I want you to stay. Only if I'm the lowest price. So you now are doing a race towards the bottom. You are competing against other clinics on price, not quality. You have to make that up somewhere. So like I just said, if you typically charge $150 per visit and you give a discount to 10 people, you now need to see another one person to make up for that at full price. It just compounds. Sure, it can help you fill some slow appointment slots, but sometimes those discounts are hurting you with the bottom line because while you give them a discount, your cost to service them goes up. You don't get a discount on your cost. You don't get a discount on your vet tech's cost. You're paying the full amount. That's how it really does erode the profit margins a lot quicker than most owners realize. So what is the math behind a small discount? With a 20% profit margin or 20% margin, a 10% discount means you need 50% more sales to break even. So what does that mean? If you have $100 right here, and then you have a 10% discount, you have $90. Additional sales needed to make that up. You need $150 worth of sales to make that up. Let's go back to this one because I want to make sure we understand this and what does that really look like. You need to make sure that you have that wiggle room. You've given everyone $10 off because that 10% discount. So what does it really take? You're having to see 100 or 50% more. So you now need more sales to break even. It doesn't just cost you with that one patient. It costs you with every patient. Common discount traps in veterinarian clinics. These are very common. You have the friends and family or the employee discounts. Hey, this is my Aunt Ruth. I want to make sure she's taken care of. I love her pets, but I also know we need to be able to give her that discount. Hey, this is a longtime employee. Yeah, I can see your cat. That's fine, but I need to give you a discount. You see how that goes. Senior citizen or multi-pet discounts. So senior citizens, we love them. We want to help them where we can. Let's give them a 10% discount. Hey, you have 2 pets? Yeah, let me see that. I'll give you 5% off. Oh, 3 pets? You get 10% off per pet. A Groupon or other coupon-based promos. These are great, except for the fact it costs you so much to even do this, especially with Groupon. You're paying Groupon to get you out there to give a discount. So now you have to make that advertising up to make that discount up. It's just a very vicious cycle. And then waiving fees for good clients without tracking it. They've been coming here for 10 years. For some reason, they're in a financial bind. They just lost their job. Little Timmy had to get braces. You had a hard time, making sure that they could afford enabling their pet to pass on in a way that didn't hurt them. Well, let's just waive the fee this time. It's okay. We'll just take care of that. But we're not tracking it. What is that costing us? How do we know? We don't track this. We just kind of wave it away. How discounts show up in your financials. No discount right here. You're going to see the fact that you have profit of 20%, overhead of 15%, staffing 25% of your revenue, and then cost of goods sold 40%. That's great. With a 10% discount, you actually only get to see 11% profit. Overhead went up, staffing went up, cost of goods sold went up. These are hidden costs. If you're not doing gross revenue reporting and you're reporting it at the refund portion and it's just kind of being eaten up, cash basis, a lot of folks do it this way. These are hidden costs. I don't know why my profit can't be more profitable. Why am I only at 11% profitability? Because you're giving away your clinic. You're taking money out of your pocket. You're taking money out of your kids' future college if you're paying for that. You're taking it out of your vacation fund to give this to people. Non-discount alternatives that can help you build loyalty. Adding a value-added service. So what does that look like? Hey, you're coming in for an exam. We're going to do a free nail trim. It only takes me 5 minutes or less. Pop, 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 done. Do this with a follow-up call. You can then call them, see how everything's going. You're adding value. Hey, how is Fluffy doing this month after we had to fix them? How's Fluffy healing? Cool. How are their nails growing? Do you need to come back in for that? Loyalty programs that reward repeat visits without lowering prices. I love loyalty programs. More you come back, hey, we're going to give you X. And it can be a good. It can be something physical even. It's going to help you stop from giving away your actual money. And yeah, this might cost you $5. It doesn't have to be a lot. It can be same with the value-added service. Hey, if you come back so many times, we're going to do a free pet wash. We're going to do a free nail trim. We're going to do this or that. A bundled packages instead of price cuts. What does this look like? Well, we're going to do your yearly checkup along with your nail trim, along with another service here that makes us money, but really it's hard to sell, along with this item. We're going to do this and you're going to get a deal, but we're not giving you any other price point. You're not going to get 10% off, 20% off, 30% off. We're going to do just this bundle. You're paying for it all. It doesn't add any time. You're doing the same value-added service, but you're doing it with a bundled package instead of pricing cuts or price cuts. Payment plans with interest and fees covered. What's this? Hey, you're going to pay full price, and we're going to give you 90 days potentially to pay this off with no interest and no additional fees. Great. You have to trust the person, because we also don't want you to get in the habit of having receivables on the books that are now going bad. I would not do this for very many people. I would definitely do this for the long-term loyal customers and start going in that direction. Setting a discount policy. If you currently give discounts, you need to have a discount policy. What does this look like? You need to define very definitively who qualifies and why. So what does this look like? I don't care if you're going to give an employee discount, great. You can't give a discount for every story that comes in. We're all giving, we're all caring, especially veterinarians. These are one of the industries I see the most caring folks in practicing veterinary medicine. You didn't get in for the money. You got in because you love animals. You love this industry. But you need to be able to say, why does this segment of people qualify, and have it very specific. Cap the total amount of discounts per month or quarter. What does that look like? Look, we will give a discount to 5 people. Yeah, that's a lot, but I want to make sure that we can help these 5 and we can figure out how to make this up. and it needs to require manager or owner approval. Your front desk admin cannot do this. Your vet tech cannot do this. It needs to be very specific and require the sign off of a manager or the owner. It can also be the veterinarian if they are a senior veterinarian. It just really depends. And the thing you have to do, non-negotiable, is track your discount amounts in your reports. You need to make sure reports, whether it's easyvet, whether it's Avamart, whether it's insert what you're using, Shepherd, any of these, you need to track your discount amounts in those reports. And then you need to use that to build it into your profit and loss statement that you're reviewing monthly, if not at least at a minimum quarterly. Now, questions to ask before offering a discount. Will it attract new profitable clients? We don't want to just attract new clients. We want profitable clients, or just give regulars a break. These are questions you should be asking yourself. You want to make sure that before you just offer discounts left and right, you know what you're attracting. Does it align with my profit margin goals? If it doesn't, if you want 20% profitability, you need to understand that's going to take more work on you and your veterinarians and your vet techs and everyone else to make up for it. If you can't do that and align with your profit margin goals, you need to look at, hey, I can't do discounts. Can I offer something of value instead of lowering price? Again, is that a nail trim? What does that look like? How can I do this and offer something of value so people still feel like, hey, I got a good deal? And then what is my break-even point? If you don't know your break-even point for discounts, let's start there. Let's look at what it truly takes to make up for that $300 a month that you're giving folks. So you want to see how discounts affect your clinic's profit? Reach out to us here over at Henson CPA Group. We help veterinary clinics understand their numbers and set pricing policies and maximize profitability. You can reach me at joseph@hensoncpagroup.com. Our website is hensoncpagroup.com. Anytime you have a question, feel free to reach out. I love hearing from you all. It's something I'm passionate about. I love this industry. So if you have